name's Millward. I'm 20. I've been with Heartlift because I started with Heartlift from the beginning. It was just an idea at the start, just something written on a scrap piece of paper that we didn't even know whether it was going to go anywhere or take off or anything like that. I remember Andrew coming into my sunbed shop where I worked at the time telling me about it, and I was like, great idea, and was all worried and didn't know where it was going to go and stuff like that. And we all put our hearts into it and stuff to make it work, and we did, and we all made it work by helping together. We set up a mission statement which was empowering people to live and love life, and as long as we had that, we knew what it was about really, as long as we kept it around that. We went into like schools and estates and stuff like that, found people that we knew was having difficulties and stuff like that, helped them by building the trust up first, so that they trusted us to tell us truly what was going on personally with them. And then as soon as we knew really about that one individual, that's how we knew we could help them from that. And we'd do it just through spending time with them, taking them places, letting them know that we actually did care about them and love them, and we weren't just a business and just a word really. Letting them know that we truly did love them and care and wanted to help them, and we'd be there 24/7 whenever they did need us. If they wanted us and they phoned us, we'd be there. Where most people wouldn't have been. Most people have got a set time, or yeah, well, work's done now, so I don't need to help anyone, where Heartlift isn't. Heartlift's 24/7 job. I don't think there is a business like Heartlift at all, not that I've come across anyway. I hope that there can be other businesses like Heartlift, but I don't think there is anybody that it's like the world. Heartlift is like the world. It's built around their lifestyle and stuff like that. It's not just a job, a 9 till 5. I'm working here, I'll help them then, but then after that, it's my life, I'll do what I want. So that's how people know that Heartlift is real, because if they ring us or if they're phoning at 3 o'clock in the morning, something's happened, they're in trouble, they need help, they need picking up, we answer our phone and they'll go out and they'll help you and stuff like that. Heartlift will find out the individual person's needs and then put them onto different people like drug workers or things like that to help them even more and to progress even more on what they actually need, because although Heartlift's a business, we can't overall do everything on their own, so they'll direct you into the right place where you need them to be. Heartlift's not just a team, it's a family, and I think that's from the David Sweeney, which is I think one of the best statements I've ever been put across in Heartlift, because it's the most truest. We are a family, we all do love each other and we all do care for each other. You're just dead loved and dead looked after by everybody. We'll all ring each other and get in contact with each other. If we need each other, we'll all go out and have dinner together and stuff like that. So it's not just one person that's there, we're all there for each other. Before Heartlift, my life was quite hard. I didn't know how to deal with my feelings or emotions, I'd always keep them in. I'd been brought up in quite a violent home, with my brothers being schizophrenics and things like that. In school, I weren't allowed in any of my lessons. I'd get thrown out and not be allowed to do them, so therefore it messed up my future of education and stuff like that. Until Heartlift came and then learnt me to deal with my emotions and to open up and to let people know what was happening. And for me, it was normal. It felt normal for that to be happening, for things to be happening at home. Which I had lack of sleep over, which affected my health. But to me, I thought it was normal until Heartlift learnt me that it wasn't normal to be around that sort of thing, that this shouldn't have been happening, and learnt me about normal things and about what should be happening. Heartlift helped just because someone was there, just so someone could listen, or even not even to talk to me, but just to hold me and just to have that cuddle, just to know that everything's fine. Sometimes you don't need someone to talk to you, sometimes you just need a cuddle, but then other times you do need someone to talk and maybe get you to understand clearly than what you're thinking at the moment, because you feel like your life's upside down and nothing's gonna work and you're feeling really low and depressed and that you don't even want to be here. And I had times where I just wanted to run away, and I just wish I had enough money to just go away and run and just go anywhere until Heartlift came, and that was like my sort of running place where I could go to there, and I'd always, no matter what time it was, no matter where I was or what position I was in or what was happening, they'd always be there with opening arms, making sure that everything was alright, and I knew that I was loved. I still think at 20-year-old standing that I need Heartlift, and I know all my life I will need Heartlift to be there, just to talk, because life ain't perfect no matter how old you are. So I will always turn to Heartlift and always love and cherish Heartlift for being so lucky to have met everyone. I would love to see Heartlift bloom into something even more bigger than it already is, and to have all the different connections. We're getting connections now, but to have even more. I would absolutely love to have a big house, and we've always said it from the start, but I hope one day that it will be, where we've got a big house where we've got everything, like where people could just go to if they've not got nowhere to live, or if they just need that time apart or a weekend away, and just for people to be around and help, and just to do cooking, or just to play games, or go out and have like spa treatments and beauty treatments and stuff. I'd love to see that happen, because it's not just luxury and stuff like that, it's just to know that people do care and to look after them, and not many people have that sort of luxury of getting pampered and playing games without anything happening and stuff. I see Andrea as my mum, and I always have been, as my mum's quite closed and not someone who you can talk to or even cuddle, where Andrea's always been there, and I've always had a mum figure to Andrea, which is the biggest thing in the world to me. I'll know that she'll always be there for me, but she's also learned me to be a better mum myself, as I have got a 1-year-old daughter now, and just she's taught me a lot, so how I want to be with my daughter, and I'm going to give her everything that my mum didn't give me, not trainers, not person shoes, but love and that connection with my daughter, and just to cuddle. And I want my daughter to be able to come to me when she's older and she's got boy problems or whatever problem she's got, to be able to talk to me, and for her to know that I'm always going to be there, where I've never had that connection with my mum. Time is the key with my daughter, and I'll always have time for her, definitely, and she's always going to be number one no matter what, and I'll always be there for her, just because my mum never really had time for me. I don't think I'm 20 now and I've never actually cuddled my mum. I remember I've cuddled my mum once, and it was just an awkward moment where she left and sort of brushed me off and brushed me away, and it felt horrible, where I don't want that with Kenna. I want just to be able to cuddle me and feel love, and I'll give her all the time of the world. Whenever she needs me, I'll be there for her.
My name's Greg. I'm a director of the company, and I speak for the young people, on behalf of the young people for Heartlift. I like the fact that I help young people, and I know that I care, and I can teach them sport and teach them how to get fit, teach them life skills and things like that. I keep the kids away from drugs and alcohol by showing them there's a better thing than a bad life. like teach them wrestling, teach them boxing, take them out, just try and teach them to enjoy their lives. Yeah, I think I'm a real role model because I look healthy, I don't do any bad things, I've got a clean CRB and I just live my life to the full, and kids see that and they like coming over talking to me and stuff and acting like that. I think Heartlift helps people because we care and we're different from other services, as in we'll go out at 10 o'clock at night if they need us. If they need us at 3 in the morning, we'll go out at 3 in the morning. They've always got our numbers to ring us all the time. And we teach them life skills like how to use a knife and a fork, the importance of washing and brushing your teeth and stuff like that, manners, all different kinds of skills, and we just like the kids and try and give the kids the best we can. Heartlift teaches the kids like team spirit, like if one of your team members aren't as wealthy as you are, have got something you haven't got, and to share it because you're part of a team. It's better to share than be keeping it to yourself and not sharing and stuff like that. I started off, when I left school I wanted to be a marine because I liked the fact of the fitness and the respect levels and the discipline. But when I come to Heartlift I found the fitness, the respect, all different kinds of things, the discipline, but I also learned manners and how to talk to people better and things like that. And I've just grown with the company. I think Heartlift teaches kids discipline and respect and the difference between respect and fear, things like that. I'd like to see Heartlift in the future to be involved with all, like we're already involved with disabled kids, helping them and that, but to be more involved and like to set the standard for the rest of the country, how to treat the kids and disabled kids. Heartlift has a buddying scheme where we have one child without disabilities always around one kid with disabilities all day long, and they just teach him things, and it's not just teaching the disabled kid things, it's teaching the child without disabilities that people with disabilities aren't scary, because I was a bit like that when I first saw disabled people and I called them horrible names and stuff, and now I don't. I love disabled kids more than the average people. We're looking for our own building so we can bring kids to learn and to teach them, plus the kids that run away from home because we've got bad home lives, to come and live with us. So we're looking for a building where the kids can come, feel safe, feel free, relax, stay over if they needed to stay, if they've got nowhere else to go.
I got involved with Heartlift because Jordan was at his dad's and he asked could he come and live with us, and he was presently with Heartlift, so with him doing that I've got involved with it as well to help him out. We're living in a 1-bedroom flat, but we've just got a 3-bed house so we can have a permanent family together. Well, Heartlift's helped Jordan because he's more confident in himself. He'll ask questions where before he wouldn't because he was too shy or he didn't know what the answer would be. But now he's just straight on it, there's no shy in him no more. He wasn't in school, no, but Heartlift have helped him to get into school 1 day a week now. Me and Liam are presently helping him do his work at home Monday to Thursday because he's in school on a Tuesday, and then he's with Heartlift again on Friday. Hopefully we're trying to get him back in school full time in September, but we've just got to see how it goes with his work, but with fingers crossed he will be. Well, if Heartlift didn't get involved with Jordan, I wouldn't really like to say what had happened because he didn't know where he'd come, where he'd go. It was always trying to defend for himself. So I'm just glad that Heartlift did get involved, so he's here now and he's happy, he's well fed, he's healthy, and he's fit and well. Yeah, Heartlift has helped us all really, because me and Liam are helping Jordan with his work at home. It's also helping Regan, because I've got a 1-year-old son with Liam and he's brilliant with Regan. Heartlift have helped us out with like personal things at home. He's helped us get a house as well, and with me with my learning as well, because I was a bit behind at school, so me and Jordan help each other through the work we get off Heartlift.
Yeah, well, it's changed my life around, it's helped me so much. I've gone a lot better at my work and everything, like Kevin said, and yeah, it's better.
I'm Jennifer and I'm Andrew's wife. I'm 21. He can't be with us today because he's serving in Afghanistan, so I'm going to speak on behalf of Andrew. I work at St Peter's High School with special needs children. I met Andrew 5 years ago when I was working at Spa, and I knew then that he was a bright person. He did really well with his GCSEs, and then he had problems when he was in foster care, so we went living with Andrea. And then from there he ended up moving in with me after a few months, and then from there he's joined the army. He's done really well, he's got promoted to Lance Corporal, which is a fantastic achievement, and then now he's serving for his country in Afghanistan, so he's fantastic. As a husband, he's more than I could ever ask for. He's fantastic, he's 1 in a million. And I really miss him. Andy takes a pride in his fitness. He's always out when he's home running to Bolton and back, and he loves his fitness. He's always out, and if he's not out running, he's out doing fitness in the garden or going to the gym and doing his wrestling sometimes as well. So he's really fit. He loves it. So Andy's a really good role model for people who are facing these challenges, because it just shows that he can have such a bad upbringing, but look what he's come now. He's serving his country and he's a plumber and he's fantastic. Andrew's hoping to become a plumber and hopefully get with a big business and maybe one day get his own business himself. I just want to say how fantastic he is. He's a brilliant husband. He does really well in the army. Everyone, all his family, is so proud of him from what he's been through and what achievements he's got now. He's done fantastic, and he really wants to be proud of himself. Don't give up. Try your best, and it just shows that no matter what you go through when you are younger, even though it might be tough, keep going and try your hardest and do your best, and then one day you can make a life for yourself that's better than